to walk and sway and bump your hips together. And I said, I'm not doing that. She is booty shaking, wop dancing. I don't know where you are. Throwing $1 bills at the women. Where does he go to school?
Hello, my little pumpkin seeds. Welcome back to another episode of WAG Podcast. We are your hosts, Angelina, Scarlett, and Annabella.
Wait a minute. Bella just gave herself the wrong name. Say your name.
Annabella, Scarlett, and Angelina.
Today we are actually talking about prom and everything to do with prom. Before we get into that, make sure you subscribe because we post videos every single week. And if you're listening on Spotify or Apple, make sure to follow along because we also post those videos on Spotify and Apple Music every single time.
It is prom season.
It
was prom season.
It
Yeah,
was.
just ended.
I had prom about 3 weeks ago, and Angelina had prom this past weekend.
Yes.
And so we are going to share, and Bella's never been to prom.
Never been a prom.
But Bella's experienced our promness, specifically Angelina.
And our homecomings, too.
In our homecoming.
Worst.
Yeah.
thing
So,
in the world.
Let's kick it off with
The
beginning.
shopping for the dress.
Shopping for the dress
The
for
most,
prom.
and here's the one thing I'll say, is it's the most chaotic thing, that, like, out of everything, the prom dresses are the worst because, last year I went to prom, and I specifically ordered from a store that I know no one shops at because they just don't like it. But everyone had the same dress last year. It's like you walk in, oh, that's a really pretty dress, and then 5 other girls walk in, that's the same dress. So I think that's like a big concern for some girls. Is I don't want
I also
that.
heard some prom stores will make you put in your school's name, so not if I went to a school and I was like, oh, my school is so and so and this is my dress, they'd be like, awesome. And then if you came the next day and wanted the same dress and we're at the same school, they were like, we can't give this to you because someone from your school already has it.
That is so smart.
They do that. Let's say another thing about prom, which would be the getting ready.
Oh my gosh,
tan.
fake tans. That's the hardest part.
Couldn't relate.
Yeah, Bella, we know you're very tan. Well, us pale girls over here.
Yeah, I actually look super. I'm like really.
We
really
have to get a tan. I have a tan right now. You guys just can't tell, and so
I
that's
know.
like
You
the
look like
hardest
Dora
part.
when you get a tan.
Yes, I do.
I fake tanned once. I fake tanned twice, and I did it once before prom. And then I realized I was like, I just need to go out in the sun and I need to burn in the sun. Peel it off. It's gonna peel. Then it becomes my base tan for the rest of the year, and I don't really burn again after that.
Yeah, you're like skin cancer maxing.
Skin cancer, woohoo!
Yep.
No.
You know, it's the one thing. It's just the one burn of the year, and then you're good.
And the
then I'm tan.
stress about getting ready. What I'm so grateful about my mom is my mom leaves me alone when it comes to getting ready.
Why are you tapping your head?
Because I just
Well, that makes one of our moms, actually, because my mom will insist on doing my makeup, my hair, everything. Cover me in glitter. I don't like glitter. I really don't like glitter.
I love glitter.
That's not even like a whole, like, the pick-me people or, like, I don't like glitter. I just simply, like, I think glitter's pretty, but it's either itchy on clothing or it just never comes off.
That's true. Glitter does, like, once it's in your hair or on you,
Yeah.
it just doesn't.
this year, what I did was because I couldn't do sequins, I took gel and hot pink glitter and mixed it together and did this part gel and the rest was curly.
Yep.
Yeah.
That sounds like something I
It
could
came
never do
out
to
the
my
next
head.
day, I promise.
Those of you who were on our YouTube live, we filmed last week. Make sure to subscribe to the Lot of Intros because you would have seen us on the live.
Yeah.
We did a live, and me and Angelina, one of us went with a date, and one of us went with a friend group.
And you guys all voted for Scarlett.
me. Everyone said, I said, which one of us, between me and Angelina, had the date this year, and which one of us went with the friend group? Everyone said I had the date. Newsflash, I did not. Sorry to burst your bubble. I was really hoping for a date too. Didn't happen. I went with the friend group and she went with the date.
I had the date.
She had the date, which I say this because photos look very different between me with my group of friends and then Angelina with her date. Because one of the girls in my group, I had never met before ever.
Oh, yeah.
Never met her. I was like, I don't know who you are. She was like a friend of a friend.
Mm-hmm.
Like one of my other friends. She was like, my cousin is going to come and her friend's going to come. And I was like, okay, well, her cousin canceled. So this one stranger who's never met any of us showed up into our friend group still, showed up 20 minutes late.
Oh, ew.
And it was so windy. It was so windy in the spot we went to take photos. We took the spot, the same place you did.
Yeah.
Went and take photos, and it was so windy, so we found this one corner where everyone could take photos. But then it was like everyone wanted to take photos. Everyone wanted to take group shots and duos and singles and this and that. And the girl who came, really nice girl, actually, really liked her. Her parents came. Oh, her parents are photographers. Oh, they're the photographer parents. Because I'm telling you, they went to me and they were like, they went us and they were like, everyone needs to walk and sway and bump your hips together. And I said, I'm not doing that. That's the first thing I said, I'm not doing that. And everyone was like, you have to. You're the one who takes photos. You just had photo shoots. You have to do this. And I was like, I'm not doing that.
Swinging your hips?
You walk and swing your hips at the same time.
That's
Like
weird.
bump hips with people. I don't know, dude. It was
sounds dumb.
weird. And then we had to all like put our arms around each other and like turn our backs to the camera and like turn around and look at them. It was bad photos for sure. I was like, I can't do this. I did not talk
I
about those
hate
photos.
taking photos. It's one of my least favorite things. Well, there's some times where it's like taking photos is like fun, but what I hate is when people take photos too seriously. When they're like, no, you have to get the perfect photo. You have to have everything perfect. I have to have my hair. Like, it gets kind of annoying.
Bella would rather never take photos ever.
I
Like
would
at
rather
your
just
wedding, you're
never
like,
take
no
it.
photographers.
Yeah, what are you gonna do when the
Oh, well done.
No. What are you gonna do when the photographer and for your wedding and it's like solely you photos, like your bridal photos?
Well, as long as it's like not in front of a whole bunch. Like, I'm
No,
good.
your bridal photos would be like you and a photographer, you in your wedding dress. Because
then I'll be fine.
while I was taking prom photos, there was a proposal, a wedding, and a bridal shot happening at the same time at the same place. I walked. I'm sorry.
What if that's your future in front of you? Just hear me out.
I would never
The
want
bridal
that proposal.
photos or proposal, I'm just saying.
And a wedding. No offense to the girlies who love to be proposed to this way, all for it. I'm sorry, I couldn't do it this way.
Oh, I totally agree.
It was
with
a
you.
red carpet.
Oh, ew.
Oh.
And then there was a massive red rose heart
Oh!
with the dangling sign in the middle that said, "Will you marry me?"
Oh my gosh. Okay, so when
with fireworks on the sides.
Oh no! To the people out there who are soon gonna propose to their girlfriends, don't ever do that unless your girlfriend wants that. People like it when it's like, yeah, like nature. We're at somewhere beautiful.
Now there are some
like-
girls who like that. The girl I was with who I didn't know, she was like, "I would love that," and I said, "I'm so glad you."
You
would
know
like
what's so
that."
funny is when I was taking pictures this coming week at the same place, they had that set up for another couple.
Yeah,
and I
it
was
happens
like,
too many
that is. I
times.
looked at my date and I was like, to your future wife, if you ever do that, just know she'll probably hate it.
Yeah. And then the
Yeah.
good part was they had a bunch of like roses and massive like flower bouquets after. And I'm like,
it's
okay,
just
those are
too
pretty.
much. If you do like simpler, where it's like we're at a beautiful spot, it's sunset, there's a photographer hidden, and then you're proposing just me and you, way better.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
And then
100%.
there was this pretty bride, and I was like, I'm at prom with no date, and you're over there getting bridal shots. Whatever.
Dude, it's your future right in front
Yeah,
of you.
and then she was taking photos absolutely everywhere. So we had to move around her. And then there was a black tie wedding happening.
Ooh.
And I am dead serious. I was the only one in my friend group dressed appropriately for this wedding.
She could have crashed
I
it.
walked past and I
Okay.
was like, if I got one of my other friends, if they wore a dress similar in color that could pass as not a prom dress, but as a wedding guest dress, I'm like, oh my gosh, I would have snuck in.
What was so funny about Scarlett, about your group, was Scarlett looked like she was going to prom while your friends kind of looked like they were all going to church or something.
Yeah, everyone had very different dresses.
Yeah, everyone had little low back dresses and then like low, like just classy, but like kind of low casual. Yours was just gorgeous, and I was like,
Yeah, no,
well,
you look really good.
well,
in
one
look
girl-
look in the photo, and then
Well, here's
eyes
the
on
thing.
Scarlett.
Two girls wore this light baby pink, and they wore, it's almost the exact same dress. One of them was way more prom-y for sure. It had this cute slit and this little sweetheart neckline off the
Yeah.
shoulder, bedazzled, right?
Pretty.
Light pink. Other one, and it was similar to what Angelina had said, and it was light pink and bedazzled. So they had two light pinks, one dark blue with this really high slit that you really couldn't see unless she walked. And then this other girl wore this kind of flowery dress, and I wore black. I wore black. I don't like a
but
lot of
it looks
color.
gorgeous on
I don't like a
you.
lot of color, but that's what I wore. So they had to like move the photos in a way that like they separated all the colors, and I had to be separated.
No, my prom it was easy.
I almost wore
my
all
date
black
was
today.
like whatever photos you want to do, done, and I was like perfect. We were like in and out after 30 minutes and done.
Yeah,
Oh my gosh,
I was
so
coming
nice.
back from like a track meet. I was like half dead when I came back, and then I saw you guys just appear out of like the mist of the house.
Yeah.
And I'm like, hi. Because they wanted me to take their photos, but I went to a track meet. And when I say it was so hot outside, my feet were burning and they were in my shoes.
Yeah.
That's
was
how
really hot.
bad it was. I came back, I was burnt, I was tired, my makeup off my face, hair sweaty. It was great.
Yeah. Wow.
How was your prom night? Because my prom night is hilarious.
Prom night was actually really, really fun. Like when I showed up I showed up kind of late. And so
Because your prom was at a zoo, wasn't it?
yes, it was. There's this banquet center at the zoo that is like canopy tent, and there's like tons and tons of tables inside and outside with this massive DJ and dance floor, and then there's this outside very much. I heard that people have wedding receptions here.
Yeah.
So it was
You want to
very
get married? Hey, baby, where do you want to get married? At the zoo.
Yeah, it was actually kind
No,
of
I even seen that people get proposed at Disney.
Have you seen that one guy who went to go get proposed at Disney and the guy took the ring?
Yeah.
I feel like that's like a Disney magic, like breaking code right there. Like,
No, you
he
should
goes,
get
"Will you
fired."
marry me?" And then the guy literally swoops in and grabs the ring.
You
and,
can't do that here.
Well, because
and then
he's
he
like,
guides
"You're
him
in-
this way, and he's
Because
like,
the guy had permission to do it, and the worker didn't know. And ruined
it's
the
also
whole
like,
moment.
Oh, yeah.
hello. Like,
you see a
let
moment,
them,
use
if
your
they got
brain.
let up there, they were up there and they were probably fine. Probably
Yeah.
fine to be up there. But anyways, I wore these heels. The year before, I had worn Air Forces under my dress because I literally, it just hurt too bad.
What is
Sorry.
wrong
Wow,
with
you're
you?
so
What I want-
ADD. She's so ADD. I'm trying to tell a story. And She's
Continue.
just over there. Anyways, I wore these heels. Angelina advised me to tape my pinky toe because it would hurt too bad, and I didn't do that, and I forgot to do that, so my toes were on fire.
I told you. I tried helping you.
I forgot to do it, and my toes were absolutely on fire the whole night. But I think I talked to more people that night than I have in my whole life.
No, my
awesome.
prom was great. We got food before prom
Yes.
because our prom was doing pasta, and me and my date did not want pasta.
Really quick thing about Nina and her eating habits. We could be at the nicest restaurant in the freaking world, and this chick will order
This
chicken
chick.
tenders from the kids menu.
Okay.
Mind you, she's
Mind
18.
you, so me and my date went to a steakhouse.
A steakhouse.
I'm not spending $70 on a steak.
If he's bringing you to dinner at a
If he's
steakhouse,
wait. What did you order?
They're
deluxe chicken tenders.
Yes, their star restaurant meal was their deluxe chicken tenders, and I really wanted that.
Steakhouse.
Yes, so
And it was the best chicken tenders I've ever had, actually.
If you're going to a steakhouse,
I think that's a
you should
disgrace to
order
the
steak.
steakhouse.
No, it's not.
if your date invited you to the steakhouse,
He didn't even get steak. He got salmon.
What was the point
Why'd
of going
you
to a
go to a
steakhouse?
Because it looked good online.
oh my gosh,
That's so
And
stupid.
you know what? I want to say something at the end. We got a brownie ice cream. You know how restaurants always have brownie ice cream? You're like, oh, okay, we'll just get it. And you know it'll be mediocre. This brownie ice cream melted my taste
I bet
buds.
that's what their steak
It
would have
looked
tasted like
so
if one of you guys
good.
chose to
It
buy
was
it.
the chicken nuggets were phenomenal.
The
I'd go there
steak would
again.
have been 20
20
times
times
better.
better.
Oh my god! Thank you for being on the same wavelength as
You know
me.
what's crazy is their crab cakes. They were saying their specialty.
But again,
No, this was funny. Their lady's like, so we have a tempeh, we have a very special meal. We have the crab cakes, which is $75. Real crab from Alaska. What would you like to eat? Chicken tenders.
Yeah, you know how stupid you probably so good.
yeah, I feel like it sounds
you know what the
really
chicken
stupid.
tenders are probably for?
no. If I was the waiter and I was like, what would
It
you guys
wasn't
like at our luxurious fancy steakhouse? I'd get the salmon and I'll get the chicken tenders and fries. I wouldn't serve you. I'd
No,
be
you know
like,
what
are
the
you
chicken tenders
serious?
are for? It's for some rich parents when they decide, oh, I gotta bring my kid to this.
Yeah,
and their
it's
kid's like, oh, there's chicken tenders. Like, that's what it's for,
That's for an
okay?
8-year-old, not an
Not a
18-year-old.
grown freaking adult.
Okay, let's get back to my prom, okay? So then when we got to the place, it was a really, really nice place. First off, I have never gotten pat down at a prom before. Like,
you got a pat down?
I had to get pat down
they
from
just had
a
to make
lady,
sure.
and she had to do the beepy thing and beep, 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 beep. And then
was
she,
this a public school prom?
Yes, it was a public school
then that makes
prom.
sense.
And I kid you not, she like lifted up.
What type of prom? You had to get a pat down.
I don't know because
a public school one.
No, because I went to a public school last year and they didn't even do that. So I had to.
No.
And they made us lift up our dresses so they could feel our shoes and make sure we didn't have a gun in there or something. And the lady's like, "Do you mind just letting me feel your?" Because I wore hot pink boots. She's like, "Let me just feel real quick." I'm like, "Sure, I don't care. Feel okay. You're good. She's good." And then I get to go in, and I had to like wait 20 minutes because all the guys they like did a thorough check on the guys to make sure. So I don't know if there was like a repeat of something last year, but like I had to wait 20 minutes for my date to get in, and then we got in. Gorgeous place. Gorgeous place.
Where does he go to school? Like, what?
So he goes, it's so, I can't even.
Dox him.
It makes sense when I finish.
When you told me where he goes to school and what city, I was like,
he goes to his school in a different city
than where he lives,
because his city where he lives doesn't have actual school. So he has to live there.
And when you were
his school is in the hood. That's all I'm saying. It's in the hood.
That's basically what this is seeming like based on where you told me
let
he
her finish.
is.
But the place is really, really pretty. So the first thing we did was sat down, we ate a little bit, and then this girl comes up, and I guess she's friends with my date, and she's like, she is so hyper in energy, and she's like, oh, like a puppy dog, and her poor date looks exhausted, and she's like, hey, do you know how to do whatever, what is it called?
Boutonniere.
A boutonniere, and his thing's falling, so I spent 20 minutes or something in this guy's like personal bubble, and like to make it less awkward, like, so how's your day going? Well, his date's doing circles around the building.
So she's definitely caffeinated.
Like I have no idea, but she's a partier, and I'll tell you why later.
She can't stand still.
And she, like, I'm helping this dude, and so me and my date later on, we're like, okay, what are we gonna do? So there's the guy. Who are the people that draw the people and make them look
they
really
make
ugly and weird?
two people sit down.
Yeah, like two people sit down. Like, yes. Angelina has the photo.
And they make that like abstract.
Yeah. Let me tell you, you both got let off the hook very easily.
So
we'll pop up the photo.
So we
We'll
popped up
pop
the
it
photo.
up.
Yeah, I got let off. Mind you,
You both got let off really
Okay, so
easily
mind
because
you-
I've seen people.
Well,
who've
now they know
gotten
his
Oh
face.
yeah, mind you, my date has
it's
giant lips. He has giant lips, and I was so sad when we got it that he didn't give my date duck lips on the image. I was
Yeah,
so
he let
sad.
you both. But maybe he
I
was
was
told.
so
I think
sad.
he was told to kind of let you guys off the hook. Maybe
Yeah,
like all the students
potentially.
easier.
And so here's the funny thing: while I'm waiting in my line, my date's like, "Hey, I'm gonna be right back." One of my guy friends is there, and we're in line, and I'm gonna say hi to them. All of a sudden, this group of guys walk past me, and this gentleman winks at me and does,
Yuck!
and then my date comes back. I was like, I just got on, and he's
You
like,
can't wink.
I can't.
To save
I
your
can't.
life.
I can wink.
I can't.
I can wink.
No, barely. Anyways, your date comes back.
And he's like, hey, because I was laughing. And he's like, what's going on? I was like, I just got, like, I can't.
Winked at.
And he's like, I'm not letting you go anymore. And so later on, the dance starts going. So me and him get a drink, and the drinks are outside, and we come in. And I kid you not, the dance floor is booty shaking music. It's
can't even believe
shaking
this.
music.
I don't know where you
All
are.
I see the people doing is this, and then they're like shaking their booties, and then the guys, I kid you not, are throwing $1 bills at the women. While remember the ADHD girl running around? She is booty shaking, wop dancing, butt jiggling on that floor, and then not even her date starts going up and is like, hey, like
I don't know where you are in our state.
I had no idea. I had no idea. I looked at my date and I was like, what is going
If I ever saw people
on?
starting like grinding the air, like I'm
And
out.
then this is the best part. You know those fans
You're at a
that
high school
people
prom.
use? Like they do, like, you know, the clap, some dance where it's like, nair, nair, and then they hit the fan and nair, around and I hit the fan or
No!
something. Or whatever.
What fan?
What's
The
the
fan.
fan, and they hit it. And
Oh
they're
yeah,
hitting
they
it.
like clink it and it goes out
All
and then
you
back
see
in.
is girls working them booties off, and the guys are, and I looked at my date, and I was like, we need to get out of here. I was like,
And didn't the announcer say something?
They left early.
everyone was perfectly fine. Even the DJ was like getting into it.
Okay.
And I was like,
dude, I think you showed up in the middle of nowhere.
I have no idea where I was at, but at the end of the day, it was really fun. And then we came back to my house and hanged out.
Yeah,
in
but
a
didn't
little
the
bit.
announcer was like, okay guys, well on your right, yeah, say that part.
Oh no, this is one thing. So I don't do voodoo stuff, and I don't do like
Ouija board
Ouija boards.
vibe
That's
stuff.
not me, and that's just for personal beliefs and stuff. And
That's just weird.
she says on to your right, if you want, there's the people where you get draws like what I did.
Yeah, the
And
face
then on
thing.
your right is the
Tarot card readings.
tarot card readings. And I looked at my date. Never in my life have I heard a prom have
So
tarot
you
card
go to prom
readings.
with basically pole dancers and people throwing money and tarot card readers.
Absolutely.
And you get a special TSA prize pat down to enter the prom.
Yes. And you know what? I will say there were a lot of really pretty and cool dresses. Like there was this one girl that had a dress that was like, it was clear. So it was like, it had feathers here.
What the
It
fudge?
was clear, like all the way down, and then had feathers that spread out.
So you're telling
So
me it was
basically-
clear and then there was feathers.
So
Yes.
your prom is basically a bunch of weird gangsters with whack exotic dresses who you need a TSA special pat
make sure
down
they don't have a
security to get into prom. Then you get your looks made fun of with a drawing guy. Then you have people getting down on the dance floor, and you have tarot card readings all at the same place at a high school prom.
Absolutely.
You
And
want to
we
know?
weren't allowed to come back in when we left. They wouldn't allow us in.
Now that happened at homecoming once,
Did it?
where
Oh,
we
yeah.
couldn't get let in. Yeah.
So
You know
that
what
was my
happened?
prom night. Booty
want-
shaking. Woo!
You want to know what happened to me?
Oh my gosh.
While I was at the track meet while Nina was at prom, me and Hamster were sitting under a tree, and right
Mind
next to
you,
my dad,
I
like
wanna
right next
say-
to my dad. Okay, and then there was these two boys who walked by, and one of them made eye contact with me, and I had these big old glasses on because it was bright and sunny outside, and I made eye contact with him back, and then he started staring at me like this, and then he got closer, and then he bent down, foot away from my freaking face, gets his hands on his knees, and he goes, "First to move is gay." And so he's staring at me, and we're literally holding eye contact to make sure to see who. And of course, my problem is I have uncontrollable laughter. So I
Yeah,
started
you do.
laughing, and he's like, "Oh, you're gay," and I'm like, "No." And then he put Hamster's arm around me, which was kind of weird because my dad was right next to me because he was like, "Oh, is that the huzz?" And
Oh my gosh.
and anyways, that's what happened to me.
You didn't tell that part to mom. You didn't say.
Yeah.
I did.
He put
I
the
did.
arm.
I
How long
did.
was his arm on your shoulder?
For like 3 seconds until I was like, I'm done with this.
You should do the one where it's like 1,
2. Let's count
three.
shoulders. 1,
1,
2, 3,
3.
4.
Yeah, it was dumb.
That's so cheesy.
And then guys, I think we haven't talked about one thing.
Oh gosh, what are you gonna yap about?
virus that's developed.
Let me just say, I'm gonna start learning TikTok dances now. So if we have to do the same thing again that we did 6 years ago,
one
I'll be
thing?
successful
Can I
on
say
TikTok.
one thing?
Yeah.
We're all talking about bomb this, bomb that, bomb this, and the one time we have a new virus, it's all silent. I'm like,
No. People's human morals went out the window when they heard there's a new virus. They're like, Titanic the ship, nuke it, do something. If I was on the ship and if I was
Dude,
in the
I
place,
do
I
not-
would want you to do that.
you know what's so funny is I
You
just
are
graduated.
crazy.
I don't need to do online school, but do not make me have to fight for toilet paper again. I can't punch a grandma anymore because of the new rules.
No, yeah, it's so
toilet
dumb. And it
paper?
came from, and then they're like, "Oh yeah, we let the passengers disembark from the haunted virus-filled boat back to their homes." I would have quarantined them. You're all in one room. We're pumping you with medicine. We're going to get it out of you so it can't spread anymore. That's what I would have. No, they're back home. Guess what? One of the passengers lives where we live. It's super annoying. So
yeah,
I think we'll be okay.
We'll be fine.
Yeah.
And then speaking of things, there was this is so messed up.
Yeah, what Bella's about to
laugh.
say is so messed
Number
up.
one, Spirit Airlines is no longer a thing. They've
Thank
closed.
heavens! Spirit has sucked since day one when it came to their airlines. I had to go on a trip with my dad to Spirit Airlines. I love American Airlines. American Airlines,
Thank
you
you,
do an
American.
amazing job.
You're
You guys are
goated.
phenomenal.
You do a great job.
Spirit Airlines, I'm so glad you were gone because holy moly.
Also, wasn't a fan of Frontier.
Spirit
Flew on
Airlines
Frontier.
at least
Frontier
gives
was
you
horrible.
water and it gives you peanuts and a cracker so you're not dying. You know how much my dad asked for a water and they're like, it's gonna be $12.99
Yeah.
for
Same thing-
agua.
Yeah, same thing with Frontier. People were ordering free ice because they were charging you for water. Like, that's so stupid.
So,
And
no.
anyways, so there was these people going on a plane, I think to California, I'm pretty sure.
I have no idea.
And
I haven't
they-
actually seen this.
They were
Bella's just told me.
disembarking at night, and they were taking off on the runway, and then all of a sudden something, bang, hits the engine, sparks fly. Everyone's freaking out, thinking, shoot, maybe something malfunctioned. No,
Oh my gosh.
dude decided to trespass and run into the lane as this plane is coming, and him and the engine became one. And I don't even know how he got identified.
Oh my gosh.
That wouldn't have happened with Spirit.
You know what?
Wouldn't have happened with
you
Spirit.
Can't talk. I feel like there's a no
I
talking rule for
honestly
you.
feel like that it's like that's like the worst possible way to die. I feel like
No,
must
I
happen,
feel
like,
like
there's
so
worse.
fast. Getting burned alive is the worst way.
Yeah.
No, it happens like so fast. Like even like in the
was
medieval
that
times.
Spirit Airlines?
No, but it wouldn't happen with Spirit. Anyways, you know the little head chopper thing that happened in the middle of the they're like, oh, we're dead, and
A
then they released
guillotine?
it. Yeah, I don't know.
Yes. a
And
guillotine.
those you felt no pain because it happened so fast. So I'd imagine when he got engulfed into the engine, he probably didn't feel anything.
Dude, I don't know how you find this sort of stuff.
No,
Like,
it's
I
all
don't.
over the news.
I haven't
all
seen
over
it.
the news, just like the hantavirus, which
Well,
I'm
yeah, okay,
not
I've seen
quarantining
that.
again. That was annoying.
That was
No,
really
that was
annoying.
terrible.
outside.
I'm not fighting a grandma anymore. Like it's not happening because
Oh
maybe
yeah,
I will.
man.
I
all
don't-
the crazy.
Some grandmas are like some.
I also feel
grandmas-
like the news is making it feel bigger than it is because it's actually pretty hard to get the hantavirus.
Yeah, it's not like COVID where it was kind of like the flu where it's like you can literally like cough in someone's face and you get it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
this one's like
it's
really.
whatever
It's,
it
if
is more
someone were to
difficult.
get it, most likely they're gonna die because it's like really fatal.
Yeah.
No, yeah.
Yeah, but yeah. Weren't you supposed to have? Didn't you say you had like Reddit stories earlier for prom?
I no longer have them because I
Yeah, actually,
were
wait.
gone
Good
now.
thing your Reddit stories are kind
Bella's
of a
Reddit
lot.
stories. Like,
no,
flashback
they
to
were short. They were like one of them was a girl had to go on stage to
Oh.
give an announcement. What
Also,
is it
real
say?
Hantavirus is in Spain. Maybe that's where it started.
No, it started in Argentina.
Here's my question.
I love
Why
Spain.
are people
It's
messing?
spreading.
It-
Oh,
wait.
great!
No, because that's from rats, right?
It's
Yeah.
from
It's
from
from
rats.
rats.
Messing with rats on a cruise ship.
bats. Now it's rats. What's gonna be next?
Well, I think it
Cats!
started in Argentina, where
Cats!
maybe they eat rats in Argentina or
No,
something.
it's just
they
no.
really?
No,
They
the
might.
thing is that there's been an outbreak in Argentina before with the hantavirus, like the Andes versions. It comes from the Andes Mountains, and it gets fixed. Like it's not like the media like hypes it up, like oh my gosh, guys, we're all gonna die. Everyone's dying, but like you're fine. Like I asked Claude, and it said we were gonna be fine.
Yeah, but the question is, how do you? Where are you?
it's rat
assuming-
It's from rat feces. So if you're breathing it in, or if it accidentally gets
What
into your
place
food,
are you breathing in rat poop?
if you're in Argentina, where the hantavirus is located.
Why are you going on a cruise ship so you can spend? Babes.
no. The cruise
Honeymoon idea. We're going to Argentina.
No,
to
the cruise
smell
ship-
rat poop.
the
That's where it was. You know, like how we have to fly like to Florida to get on a Disney cruise or something.
Yeah.
Like, they had to fly to Argentina to get on this cruise to
Guys,
go around.
This
That's just where the
oh my
cruise
gosh,
is
guys.
embarked.
Guys, this cruise ship, I'm 99% sure, was a type of cruise ship. It was like a smaller cruise ship. It's not like a known
It's
name.
a party cruise
Royal
ship. That's what
Caribbean,
it's called.
any of those, Disney, not any of those lines. It's like the cruise ship that like people like travel the world in for like 2 months.
Yeah, it was like
That's
one
the
of
type of
those.
cruise ship I think this was, like 200
You know what?
people.
They did get to travel for a whole month on a cruise
I'm
ship.
just
That would
saying-
be my dream. To get locked down in a cruise ship and you have to sail.
See, this
and
is the
eat
thing
cruise
is I
ship.
hate cruise ships. No, like I like going with Scarlett. Angelina's the worst to go on the cruise ships with.
I just like
She's the
having fun.
worst. She's literally it's like a
Yeah.
tin can. You're in a freaking hot tin
It better not
can
affect anything else. 'Cause
full
I'm
of
going to Alaska
people who
soon.
eat too much
Yeah.
and they're all sweaty and old.
Oh, gross.
You know how many people who are like freaking in their 50s that I saw on a Disney cruise ship? Like, I get if you have a family, like you're going with your kids, you're going with your
Disney's
family.
getting some mad hate right now.
Doesn't matter to me. I don't know. I don't want to. Anyways, what else do you have for us in your little bag of knowledge tricks in your brain? Wow,
I don't
nothing.
really-
it's,
I don't
it's
really
an
have
empty.
any more.
It's an empty noggin, is what it seems to be.
To be honest, I'm so like taken out of it. I went to the gym so early this morning, and I feel dead on the inside because it's, I did
How do you
arms.
feel about
Yeah.
going to the gym?
I mean, it's good. I have to get 10,000 steps today, and I'm only
I hope
at
you lift more than a guy
4,000.
that benched and had it fall on his face 80 pounds.
Actually, I've never benched before.
Never. I haven't either. So
I've never benched before.
I think you
need
can
to do
bench
it.
the barbell.
I 100%
The
can
barbell?
bench
Or
the
the-
bar.
The bar.
Yeah,
the
I'm
bar.
not a twig where my arm's gonna snap and be like,
Yeah.
Oh, you know what embarrassing thing though that I did do at the gym today? So, okay, I grabbed 2 weights and I was like, using them and they started to feel like kind of off, but I know for a fact I grabbed 2 right weights because at the bottom you can see like where the numbers are. So I didn't even look at the dumbbells. I just looked
Okay.
at the bottom because my brain was going so fast because my mom was about to be out of her class, so I needed to hurry up. So I grabbed it and I'm doing these lateral raises, like these things, okay?
Wait,
And I'm like-
tell me you don't do this.
She's in an awkward spot on the couch.
Yeah,
Obviously
I'm on
not.
an awkward spot, so I can't like perfectly do it. And I'm starting to do these lateral raises. I'm like, this feels so off. And I'm looking in the mirror. This arm looks like it's broken. This arm looks like it's doing fine. This arm I could barely lift up. This arm is doing okay. I'm like, okay, then this arm must just be a little stronger. No. One dumbbell was 5 pounds, and the other one was 7.5 pounds. And I was doing
what
that.
a difference!
It was a big difference.
I thought you were about to say one was 5 pounds, one was like 15 pounds.
What's your lateral raises PR?
I don't know. I think the
I don't
most I've
have-
ever
I
done
don't
is like
even- I was just,
12.5.
doing sets of it. And yeah.
Okay, don't judge us over here
No!
because we're not the same.
Oh my gosh, I don't bench like freaking 1,000 pounds and I don't squat 1,200 because I'm Angelina and I have thick legs that are just muscle and I have arms that are steel and my back is like okay, like Angelina.
No,
We're
what's so funny is Scarlett's gonna start going to the gym with me, and I sent her a reel, and it's
Yeah, like she thinks I'm gonna do the same workout as her. That's not what's happening.
not
we
happening.
do it straight
burpees.
up. Maybe, but I'm straight up going until I have my license, and then I can just go on my own.
I need to get my
That's why
license.
I'm doing it. No, and
See you in
Angelina
the
sent me
gym.
this video of like, she's like, my friend gonna go work out with me, not knowing I trained to go to war, and I'm like, are you serious? I'm like, are you
Basically,
serious?
No, what's so funny is that this girl at the gym, she was really cute and pretty, and she's just like doing her Stairmaster and everything, and I'm in the weight section, and she's like la 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 la, and I'm just like,
Dude,
when I go to
the gym with you, if I can hear you like
won't. I
loud,
people
I
who
can't.
scream.
I'm
oh my
not
gosh,
like
they're
that.
no, if I hear you
That's
doing
so
that, I think
embarrassing.
I would actually film you and I would send it to everyone I know. I would put it everywhere public I could and laugh, and then you never do it again.
Yeah, no, I will say I felt like a freaking clown going into the gym today because I wore this face of makeup was in the gym this morning. I had no time to put on any afterwards. And so like I
I
felt
never wear makeup. I feel like I
don't
look
usually
like a man.
I feel like I don't usually wear makeup, or if I do, it's just like, oh, I do my eyebrows and like mascara.
Yeah, to the
But
gym,
I
I
had
don't
to
really
wear
wear
full face
makeup.
because we had to film right after this, and so
No, it's hilarious as well. I finished track, which is so sad. But no, when I did track practices, I would never wear makeup just because, like, who
Yeah,
cares?
real.
And one mom said to me when I was at a track meet, and that's where I put on makeup and look cute because there's photographers out and taking photos. She's like, wow, Angelina, like, when you're not, like, at track practice, you look so pretty. I'm like,
Someone said the same thing to me at
you.
the barn. Like, it's getting really hot. And going to the barn, like, I'm going to take off my makeup before if I'm not wearing makeup. Like, I don't usually wear makeup to the barn. And I'm so serious. Someone said to me, oh my gosh, Scarlett, your makeup looks so good. She was like, do you do your makeup? And I was like, yeah. And I was like, well, I'm filming with a photo shoot. And she's like, it looks really good. Like, you look really, really good today. And I was like, thanks. Thank you. And I guess on that note, anyone have any last minute prom advice?
No, but next week's video is going to be even more awesome. And guys, we are going to have a crazy California trip coming up soon. And you guys want to subscribe to Live Inch Girls because that is going to be amazing. And we're going to do some really cool stuff.
Yep. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and comment below if you have any prom advice or if you liked any of our prom advice.
Yeah.
And we'll see you on our next video. Bye.
Booty shaking, butt jiggling.
You're so weird. Dude, guys,
this
is so
is what
whack.
they were doing. They're just like, they weren't even twerking. They were just like this the whole time,
Oh my
shaking their
gosh.
butts.